Yo, what's up everybody? This is Johnny Hardcore. This is the Monster Core arcade basement level. Let me show you what's been going on. So, still not the way it's supposed to be, but some moves were made. And if you watched other videos, you know that I just set up some games in a bar, starting to try to do something different and new with my games, which I take very much pride in, and took care of them for a very long time. So now it's time to delve into another adventure of, I guess, calling it a route. But so far, I have to go back there actually on Wednesday, 2 days, and troubleshoot a couple things. One is the Simpsons bowling arcade. The monitor needs to be adjusted because he said it's not too clear, and then the actual the plastic shield for the monitor is a little scratched out and faded, so that could be changed. So that would definitely help the game to look more brighter and better. But also I told him, I said, you know, you got to black out the game room area, because if the sun is blaring, you know, it's not gonna help. You know, it's gonna make everything, you know, it's gonna take away from the game and the monitor and the clarity of everything. What I did in my basement not too long ago was blew everything out, dark blue, Tron blue, or Monster Core blue, as I like to call the colors of Monster Core, dark blue and neon pink. That obviously is for, neon pink is for my daughter, Tabitha. And then the girls in Monster Core, which would be Noelle, our biggest fan, and Brooke, and Andre, and of course Sally and Vikinga, and even my sister, because they've been supporting Monster Core since the beginning, since day one. And all the other girls out there, the ladies out there who support Monster Core, our family, Amo and Andrea, and I'm going to forget plenty of names, but there's a whole bunch. So, pink is for the girls. Pink is for the ladies. Alright, this is my first alright of the night. I'm a poet, I didn't know it. So today, in my midst of doing some stuff, I wanted to be productive in some kind of way. Outside, it was a little bit too hot to do much, so didn't really do anything outside today. But my plan is to get this game room and the basement arcade, I'm going to call it, get it going for the summer, which is really only just making a couple more maneuvers. Brought this game down the other day with Luke. It's very special. It means a lot to me to do that with my godson. He's only 16 or 7, going on 17, and he's, you know, young buck, but he helped me bring this down, which is, you know, important. I want him to be a part of the things that I do. So it wasn't easy. I mean, it wasn't hard. It was just a little heavy. I actually pulled my quad, because I haven't been working out the way I usually do, and I guess, I don't know, I just pulled it. But anyway, it's down here, and this doesn't work presently like some of the games that I have, but the cabinet is very nice. I'm pretty sure it's a I don't know, an upgraded cabinet. It looks very, you know, newish, and not a bad job, but it's an LCD monitor inside, and then the LCD monitor crapped out, and I'm not too sure what it is. I haven't really got much more into it than changing the power supply, and I'm not even sure if I wired it the right way, but we will get to it. And I mean, it's all Donkey Kong, right? But I mean, I would like to make it a Fix-It Felix. Fix-It Felix, right? Fix-It Felix Jr., whatever the name is. That game is from damn, what's the name of that movie? I can't remember it. Oh man. Write in the comments. I'm sure I'll remember it. Right now I can't remember it. But it's that movie with Fix-It Felix, the fake arcade game. And it was a great movie. It's not Pixels, it's another movie, but it was a good one. With Wreck-It Ralph, is that what it is? Wreck-It Ralph? So, yeah, I would like to turn this into Wreck-It Ralph. Or, you know, make it into a 60-in-1. Well, I'm actually pretty sure it's already a 60-in-1 multi, so I just have to figure out that power supply. And when the time comes, I will. But right now, I just wanted to get it down here, out of the garage, because it was one game too many in the garage, and I always have to move things to to let people play and stuff like that. I still have to make a couple maneuvers. So it's down here, and that's good. I also am going to take another game down here, which I decided will be ARKANOID, because it's not too big and doesn't seem to be too heavy. You know, I mean, sure, it's, you know, good 300 pounds or whatever it's going to call, whatever weighs. But it's not as heavy as other games, so that's going to come down here. And I guess WrestleFest right here will go back to this lineup. Will fit, you know, that's the way it fits. And then the two little, I guess you would call them, cabaret size arcades, the multi-Williams and the multi, what's that one, multi-midway, will go back on top of this landing. And then track and field and the other multi-game I have over there will go in that aisle right there, when, you know, those bins of stuff will be gone. And they will go back under the pinball machines, because pinball machines are great storage. You can put stuff underneath them and forget about them, right? They'll be out of your way. So, excuse me. So, over here is something I did today, a maneuver I made today. We had Corvette in the corner there. And Corvette is not a game that's going to leave for any time soon. I have work to do to it. I want to make the game beautiful and mint, restore it to the point where it's, you know, very minty, and like artorial minty, and see what happens with it, because my kid's been dying to play it, and so a racing game. So we like the racing games, and in the future we're going to get the Hot Wheels game, and probably get Viper night driving, probably get Checkpoint, the 2 checkpoints they have, you know, when the time comes. Right now, we gotta bear down the hatches and work with what we got for a while until the time comes to buy again. It is definitely not time to buy, because money is tight and the room is even tighter. So we have no space for anything else. And there are other games that are upstairs in the garage and in the 2 sheds that I have that I'm going to make use of. So that's a good move today. I'm happy that I was able to do this. Straining Things is going to stay in this area, because it's possibly going to be sold. If the right price is offered, or right trade and price, the right trade and cash is offered, then we will say goodbye to Stranger Things. And we will get you again, but right now, you can go. And the same thing with Star Wars. You are definitely on the list to go. No reason why. You know, it's a great game, and it has a lot of value, and it's got a lot of good things to it, but it just, I don't know, just doesn't really matter to me too much. It's not a game that I you know, grew up playing, so, you know, it doesn't have really much sentimental value to me like other games do. This game here, Last Action Hero, is a game that I like, mainly because of that guy right there, Arnold. And you know, he looks like my grandpa Puzz. And of course, any Arnold movie that I've watched as a kid, you know, I remember. So any Arnold game is a game that I would keep. You know, you got Terminator 2, Terminator 3. Is there another Arnold game? I can't remember. What do I give this guy? Lethal Weapon 3. You got Demolition Man. You got Judge Dredd. No other Arnold game. Well, Predator is one, right? Predator's an Arnold game. That's like a game that was never licensed, so there's like a big thing with that game, Predator. I don't know if there's any floating around out there. I heard that the guys made the game. They got sued or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, moving forward. So you can see over here, I moved Corvette. All right. And pretty sure when the time comes, I'm going to move Corvette into this lineup, because this area right here can hold 6 games. Yeah, so when it comes to this area getting set up the right way, it'll have 6 games in the line. But in order for me to get the other game down here, which would be the Corvette, if any other game comes here, it's going to be Corvette, because like I said, Corvette's not going anywhere anytime soon. And to take these games out of here is a lot of maneuvering. So that's something that I have to, you know, for sure consider. Everything that I do from now on, you know, is moves, and I can only make a certain amount of moves, you know, because a lot of maneuvering games. As you can see, all these 4 pinballs were shifted, and it doesn't, you know, it's not easy to do. I don't have the wheels either, those little dolly wheels that go on the bottom of the games, which I need to get. So as of right now, this is where we're at. But I did move Guns N' Roses over here, because again, I was putting this up I was gonna sell it, but honestly, it's more special to keep. So, and there's also a new code that came out, so we're gonna hold on to this and enjoy it. Vanessa, my sound thing by Kinga, loves this game. We rock on it. Drink the L sound on it, the music on it with a subwoofer too. It's just awesome. It's like you're at the concert itself. So it's something to really enjoy. So many of these games, the pinball games that have the bands like Metallica or AC/DC. I'm sure Foo Fighters is also great. Aerosmith. Any of those games are games to get. Rush. There's what I wanted to get to, Iron Maiden. That's definitely a game that we would get when the time comes. So we love Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden. We always watch YouTube videos of their concerts, and they are unbelievable. 60s. They're in their 70s probably right now. 70s, and they are rocking like they were rocking 30 or 40 years ago, man. They still got it. It's unbelievable. Probably pushing 80, no joke. But anyway, and I do have to figure out what's going on with the Guns N' Roses. The last thing I did to it, I put the black mirror blades in. I changed the flipper bands to a nice color red. I learned about something where the playfield was peeling, where they have that issue with the playfield, and it's one of those like posts that's down there somewhere. I can't remember exactly where it is, and a post up here that the ball hits it so hard, like with that flipper right there, and it hits it so hard it shimmies and it moves, and then it chips the playfield. I don't have really damage up there, but I know that there's a little bit down there somewhere. The guy I bought this from told me he had a little bit of it. So that's something that I'm gonna look into when the time comes, and get that taken care of and settled, so we don't have to, worry about messing this game up at all. But this game is really nice, man. It's a great game. I would definitely change the flippers too. Put some nice LED flippers in there when the time comes, like this one, clear flipper. And it looks like it's powder coated, nice powder coated red. So really great game, man. I mean, this is something you keep. It's something that you invest in, and you don't look to sell it. You hold on to it, and then that's when it'll be worth the money in the future. You take care of your stuff, and it'll be worth more. I'm not going to show you my clutter because right now the pool table is storage and everything. Like I said, once the pinball machines go back into place, I got 6 pinball machines that all the bins of my kids' toys and stuff like that, and some other things, decorations and this and that, will go onto the pinball machines, and we'll catch our breath and we'll take it from there. Walking by a couple of these games like this one here, the display doesn't go on, so I'm hoping it's a fuse in the power supply. I really hope it's a power supply fuse, because I almost remember, I can't remember for sure, but I think I changed the fuse to, the power supply to a purple one, to the X-pin one, like an upgraded fuse. Upgraded power supply in the back box. So let's see when it comes time to that, because this is also a game that I would not want to sell. If I got the right price for it, yeah, but it's to get this thing out of the basement, and to, it's a game that actually, means something to me too because of wrestling. I'm definitely a wrestling fan of, all wrestling, not just WWE, WWF. I would like to get the WWE WrestleMania one too, but the LE version, not the Pro, because I did have the Pro, and the LE version has the Titantron. I guess it's probably like Stranger Things, I would say, maybe like a projector, I think. I'm not too sure what it is, but, and also we got my Comet and Cyclone right here. There's no playfield on it right now. It's still, I need to get to this one too. And probably what I'm going to do is, before I move these back, while I have access to them, I'll probably mess around with Cyclone too. I'll work on Royal Rumble first, and see if I can troubleshoot what's going on with that, and then get that game back going again. Same thing with Cyclone. Really one of my favorite games as a kid growing up, so I have to get this thing going here. It's just something stupid. I took the ramps. What I did was, one day, I might have said this in another video, I bought ramps long ago at Pinfest, and I never put them in. And I don't know if it was during COVID or if it was after COVID or before COVID, whatever it was. But I took the ramps out, and then I never put them back the right way. And I didn't take pictures before, and then there's like a couple things that have to be done. So, I gotta definitely, put them back the right way. There's a couple little things that have to go back into place too. Probably change some LEDs while I'm in there. But this will be back in order when the time comes, that's for sure. I think I also put the mirror blades in there. And when I put the mirror blades in there, I think I got, just backed up or, lost track of what I was doing and stuff like that. But I did take pictures of other cyclones, so I kind of have an idea of what to do. I just have to focus and get her done. So that's that right now. That's the setup. But today was a good day. It was a lot of I don't know if it call a lot of maneuvering and moving, but I did spin the Corvette around. I'll shut this light off as I walk away. And then I did put these back to like the way I had it. There was how did I have it before? Corvette was over there, so I moved Last Action Hero to there, and then Corvette to over there. All these games, Stranger Things, Star Wars, and Fishtails were already wrapped up, so all I had to do was just use my hand truck and maneuver them. Trying to think if I made any major move besides putting these things on so I could walk into them and bang my head. I have to take one of the legs off. Not the legs, the leg levelers. I have to get one of them off with off the other leg because it's like very, it's like welded in there from just whatever time. So I have to use a little bit of WD and get that out, and then I can put these legs on this one, and then the fishtails legs I'll put on that one. I bought a whole bunch of new bolts, stainless steel bolts from Lowe's. So I'm looking to get that done. This is, I'm looking around here. I'm pretty sure this is a multi. What's it called? It's the multi-pack. 96-in-1 multi-pack. This will go into, I'm going to try to put this into another game. I want to see how that works. Because I have a dead game in the garage. And see if that can go in there and maybe make a 96 game, multi-game, and go from there. So, all right, that's about that. I just wanted to give you a little update of the Monster Core arcade, the basement level, I guess we'll call it. Figure out how we name everything, because we have the garage too, which is the Monster Core arcade garage. So I guess it's the Monster Core arcade basement. And that's where we're at. Losing my voice. But yeah, that's about that right now. Looking forward to getting things tied up and set up the way I want to. And then as I go, I'm going to start troubleshooting the games little by little. There's issues with this whole entire row is all issues. But I swear the issues I bet are so menial that if someone came in here with a fresh breath of air and then a solid cup of coffee, they would bang out each one in like 10 or 15 minutes and like, oh, you just wired this wrong. And this, I think, is just a flyback for the monitor. This one is I mean, it's glitchy, so I'm not too sure what that is, but I do have another board, so I could change that out and make it into that the multi-Qbert board. So looking forward to that. And then if you remember back in the other videos, this was bombed. Like there was an arcade game right there where those stools are. But then I was able to move them around and stuff like that. So I got the Tron out of there. That was the one that was buried in there. Tron also has a board issue, which I'm trying to eventually going to get to. Just have to see if I'm going to send it to that guy again or give it to somebody else. I don't know. That's where we're at. And then also, while I'm looking over here, this was one thing that I might do before doing anything else. I'm going to move Corvette over there into that aisle, right? The aisle. And then when I do that, I could spin bubble checks or super checks, right? And spin it the other way so that the kids can actually play it. And it won't be like, it'll have some room. I'll keep it like that for a while, because once you spin it, you can, pull the arms, the levels out, the legs out, not the legs, pull the handles out. And my kids like to play this game a lot, so I want this one to be used for sure. So what I will do is I will just turn it like that, and then it'll be, I guess, the other way, that way facing. And then, I just have to maneuver it enough where, they could play, which they will be able to. There's just this big bellied radiator here that really helps us in the winter, but right now it's in the way. Definitely not the way I want to have, my house set up in the future, because this is not how I'm going to live. But for now, this is the way I got to do it, because it's the way I live right now. But all right, that's about that. I just said all right 3 times, I think, right? That's it. Only 3, not 5 or 10. But I'm looking forward to coming down here. Looking forward to coming down here with Vanessa, playing all the games, you know, playing any game, and enjoying Ale and letting her do her spins when she listens to Dead Can Dance. And then when Jax comes, Jax and Noel love to come down here and just, you know, escape. I don't know. That's about that for now. A lot of good things here. A lot of potential. That's the way I always say things. It's not garbage. It's not clutter. It's not hoarding. It's, you know, it's totally an investment, because I do want to have this in my future. I do want to have this as a, you know, I'm not going to even say it, but, you know, grandpa. I would love to have this for grandkids and stuff like that and redo it again. But right now I got plenty of time left before that happens. My daughter's very young. God, no babies for a long time. Okay, Tabby? Let's wait till we're, you know, in the 20s at least, and let's get life in order before any of that stuff happens. Okay? But yeah, I'm planning for my future. That's for sure. And I got 1 more year left to my real job. I got to do a little bit of extra just to make it work. But 1 more year left, and then it's my life. It's my time. So trying to get everything figured out now. All the everything tied up, and everything that's has to be figured out now, and then we go forward and really make our move. So, all right, everybody, my 4th all right. Have a good night. Have a good day wherever you are. Be safe out there. Make sure you 100% subscribe to this channel. Make sure you definitely leave us some comments too, because, you know, I definitely take any advice. Definitely want to hear what's going on with you, what your games are, what you're looking for. You know, I am selling other games too, so if you're interested in buying anything, you know, leave me a comment. I have a couple Q-Berts that I would sell. I do have a baby Pac-Man I would sell. Spar Hunter Pinball I would sell. Sega Afterburner Deluxe I would sell. That's most of these are somewhat projects. So and a Turbo Outrun sit down cockpit, motion cockpit that I would sell as well. So leave me some comments, and I will see you next time. Everybody, game hardcore.